The opener was everything we could have asked for, and now this building stretched to capacity. Game 2 of the World Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, and I think it's worth remembering right here that once you get to the postseason, it's not always the best team that wins. It's the hottest team that wins. And these guys got a good road win in Game 1, and they're going to be looking to build on that one right here.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 Los Angeles Dodgers.
Briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. Clayton Kershaw gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Nori Aoki makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. Underway here this evening as the first pitch is hit in the air out to left field. Crawford is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game.
One of the keys to the game for this guy is going to be getting outs early in the count. Doesn't necessarily have to be one pitch like it was there, but he needs to keep those 20-pitch innings to a minimum. That's a good start to the game for him there.
Alcides Escobar will get his first opportunity now. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Wow. I wonder if that's how tight the strike zone is going to be called tonight. That looked to catch an awful lot of the plate.
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
2-0 on the way. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike one. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Now the 3-1 pitch. Fouled back. One out, nobody on. Full count pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. The next 3-2. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's just some indecision there on 3 and 2. He's thinking, should I swing? You could just see him try and hold up, but by that point, he'd already broken the plane. That's an easy call.
Stepping in now, Billy Butler. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And this is taken there by Butler. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just underway here in Southern California. 2-2 pitch on the way. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
Fouled straight back. Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. KC down in order. The Dodgers coming up and we are scoreless. Now the starting lineup for Don Mattingly's Los Angeles Dodgers. It looks like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And that's in there for strike 1. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's the 2-1 now.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
Here it comes, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. On deck is Carl Crawford. The 3-1 is on the way. This ball's grounded foul. Here's the full count offering. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that, let's call up the scouting report as you get a look at the arsenal this 31-year-old southpaw is equipped with. So the base is empty here with one away, and here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. The next pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out single.
Yasiel Puig will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and when those hands come through first, just shoots it the other way.
So here's Matt Kemp now. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Adrian Gonzalez will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
First pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. We've played an inning. No score. Alex Gordon leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Kansas City, left fielder, Alex Gordon.
And here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0.
No strike.
2-0 count. The pitch. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
2-1 now to Gordon. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2 one more time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Salvador Perez will stand in coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
All right, Dodgers! Come on, Dodgers!
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-1 on the way. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes a 1-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt, and as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment, and as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
Three and two, here it is. And he's able to lay off there for ball four. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out.
Second baseman, Omar Infante.
Omar Infante will get his first shot at it here.
Don't let him score.
Here it comes now to Infante. In there, no balls and a strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Don't let him score.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
And everybody knows against a guy like this, you're going to need every run you can possibly get. So that's a good job there of getting this ball airborne and driving in their first run.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Moustakas waits on the 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Two 2-1. Grounded fouled off to the right. First and second now, 1 man out. Here he comes on 2-2. Got him.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Jason Vargas will step in now as he'll get a chance to swing the bat here in the World Series.
Yeah, and remember, thanks to the National League winning the All-Star game, no DH in games 1 or 2, or 6 or 7 if we go that far.
First pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
On the way. Fouled back. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here comes the 1-2. And he sends one deep down the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Nori Aoki will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. First pitch coming. And that misses, ball 1. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
The 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
And you know, in this ballpark, you get guys second and third, you've got to take advantage, especially early on. These chances might not come all that often.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Royals 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Hanley Ramirez will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading out for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
First offering on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Here comes the 3-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Here he comes on 3-1. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
This is what you got to do right here. Your guy just gave up the lead. You're down by 2 now. Make something happen here leading off the inning. He does exactly that as he gets into second with a leadoff double.
A.J. Ellis digs in at the plate. Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
No one out with a runner at second. Comes set, now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Now another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Another try at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Full count offering on its way. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Batting in, third baseman.
Damon Sanderson will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
He waits, now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Infante for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
From the stretch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
Men on third with 2 down. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
2 outs here with a runner at third. 2-2. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Ready with another 2-2. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here comes the 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and hit in the air down the left field line. Gordon is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Dodgers leave one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Alcides Escobar will step in to start things for the Royals, and after that it'll be Billy Butler.
Alcides Escobar.
Now the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And the pitch. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. One away here to begin the third.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Billy Butler will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Dodge, hit.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Swing.
First pitch
Outside.
fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
All right,
1-0. Ball
Oh.
2 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Ready with the 2-1. And he pulls the string on one there, and from 2-0 he works the count back to 2-2 now.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
The 2-2 coming. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. 3-2, here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Sanderson is under this one as he has it right in front of the dugout for the second out.
Now battle. Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Alex Gordon will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time.
That's right, LA.
Now here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now the 1-0.
Yep.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1.
Ball.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. Well, they should.
Now here's a swing and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Royals 2 and the Dodgers nothing. D. Gordon makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
Yeah, and when you're looking to run up and catch him by surprise, you're hoping it's going to be a fastball. Because when you get an off-speed pitch, it really kind of throws your timing off.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but foul.
Foul ball.
Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
More often than not, when you're going to throw that changeup 0-2, you don't even want it to be in the strike zone. What you're really hoping for is to get a guy to go fishing for something that's not even in the zone. But you're going to see here, this one's right on the corner, and he can't do a thing with it.
Here's Carl Crawford now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
All right, Los Angeles.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. A diving effort here as he gets the glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play. Yasiel Puig will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now the first pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Here comes Crawford around third. And a relay to the plate. Tag from Perez. He's out at the plate.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with one out, but they roll the dice. They're trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for them.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. A man on third with two down. Pause, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. From the belt, the pitch. Chopper, foul. The next 0-2. And a swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Salvador Perez will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the first offering. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. One 1-0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, they're being really careful with this guy. Remember, they walked him the first time around, and now they're behind 2-0 to him right here.
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the best of starts to this fourth inning.
.3-0 is on the way. Ball bounced foul over near the longtime infielder and current third base coach Dale Swaim. Here he comes, 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Three-two pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out and show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Omar Infante to stand in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
The pitch. Good swing there, but this is fouled off to the right side. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here now the 2-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned the corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Mike Moustakas will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. One, 2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Royals leave one. They're up 2-0. Adrian Gonzalez will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And a diving effort, but he can't make the play in right. And he will get in there safely with a double to start the home fourth.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Gordon's throw comes in, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Well, down by 2, this is exactly what you're looking for. You get the leadoff double, now a single. You got the tying run on here at first with nobody out.
In now is A.J. Ellis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Now with 2 on and nobody out, it's looking like this scoreless string could be in some jeopardy.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and how about that double play? Wow.
Wow, you know, it looked like they might have had a big inning brewing here with first and third to start things out. They do get a run home here, but I'm pretty sure that's not exactly what they had in mind.
Standing in now, Damon Sanderson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
No strike.
Two out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. 2-0 now.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Here comes the 2-0. In there, 2-1.
2 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 2-2 home. Right field. Aoki will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Game 2 coverage rolls on after this. Jason Vargas will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Jason Vargas.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Nori Aoki will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First pitch on the way. Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. Now here it comes. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here comes the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Sometimes when you're throwing 95 miles an hour, you can make a mistake and get away with it. Here, he just can't get on top of this one and winds up popping it up.
Alcides Escobar will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming.
Ball one. And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Here's the 1-0. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Into the box, Billy Butler pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
Well, these guys haven't had a ton of base runners, so they haven't had a chance to run on this guy through the first half of the game. But he picked a good spot to run there, and he makes it into second safely.
He's set, now the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
The 1-1. Hit softly to the right side. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 2 and the Dodgers 1. Justin Turner will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Justin Turner.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 2-2 pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, D. Gordon.
D. Gordon will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Now here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And the pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Carl Crawford will dig in. He singled his last time around. And here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Pitch on the way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Oh, and I like that he went right back to that curveball there after the check swing.
Yeah, you almost got him once. Try it again and see if he can hold off twice.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken by Infante. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Royals 2 and the Dodgers 1. Chad Billingsley will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
58, Chad Billingsley.
And there is Alex Gordon. He'll stand in to lead it off against Chad Billingsley.
Fielder number 4, Alex Gordon.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 home from Billingsley. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Puig is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. As he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And the Or will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Omar Infante to stand in. Runner goes for second. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Here it comes now to Infante. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
3-1 on the way.
That's a ball.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First pitch coming. Too low, 1-0.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
Oh, yeah.
The 1-0 pitch. That misses, 2-0.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Now the 3-0 offering. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but still a long road back from here.
Now the 3-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Puig back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
I think at first he probably had thoughts about tagging up here, but there's that old baseball adage, don't make the last out of the inning at third base. So staying at second, probably the right call.
Mike Moustakas will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. He's ready now. The pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is fouled back and out of play. Billingsley ready, another 0-2. And, oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
2 down, runners at first and second. Big pitch here, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Sanderson got it, and the side is retired. Royals strand a pair. They still lead it 2-1. Yasiel Puig will start off the inning for the Dodgers with Matt Kemp waiting on deck to follow. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Throw over by Infante, and that's out number one.
There you get a look at his pitches by inning so far. No doubt that second inning is the one that really sticks out. He had to use a lot of his energy getting through that one.
Matt Kemp will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First offering on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And now a pitch on the way. And he got him.
In a one-run game like this, just keeping this guy off base is a big development because he can do his damage in a lot of different ways.
Adrian Gonzalez will come in now with two away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. The pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll go to the seventh now in game two. It's the Royals 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the seventh now in game two, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. J.P. Howell is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
J.P. Howell.
Jason Vargas will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Jason Vargas.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Now the pitch. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And the pitch. They'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2.
And now anything more than 4 pitches to get this guy out, it has to be considered a letdown. You got to go get him right here.
The 1-2. 1-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Kemp is under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, right in, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. 1-1 on the way. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. So 1-2 with 1 away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound.
Alcides Escobar will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And now he drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Oh, that's just a thing of beauty right there. Watch how late he shows. Then he deadens that thing about 30 feet or so down the third base line, and with his speed, no chance of throwing him out.
In now, Billy Butler. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The next pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Puig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Kansas City as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Hanley Ramirez will step in, a base hit in his last time.
The shortstop, Hanley Ramirez.
Now here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Just put it in play, guys.
Now here it comes. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Another 0-2 coming. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Now here's the pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
2-2 pitch on the way. Chopper, foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
A.J. Ellis will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time. Now the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. From deep in the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
And that's why you love this guy playing short for you. Excellent range, and he's going to show off that hose, too. That's a nice play.
Stepping in now, Damon Sanderson. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 2-1. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Paco Rodriguez will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Number 75, Paco Rodriguez. Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot. Number
Alex
50.
Gordon will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. On the way. 1-1.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Here's the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here comes a 1-2. A little low, it's 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. Salvador Perez will dig in. He singled his last time around. Now here's the pitch. Now this pitch is swung on and lined over the head of the shortstop Ramirez. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just one away.
Omar Infante will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Okay, pitch down.
Here it comes now to Infante. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One pitch on the way. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Now the 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
We'll get a look at this dance number again in show motion. And you'll see this catch him right on the cleat, maybe even the big toe. If you're going to get hit, that's not a bad one to take.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
The 1-0. Pitch, a curveball that's off the catcher's glove and gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are off and moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. A 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And the infield behind him has come in here, but I've got a feeling he's going to try to handle this one himself.
The 3-1 coming. called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Come on, bring on the team.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Full count pitch on its way. And he sends it the other way toward right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
Good job there to pick up an insurance run here on the sacrifice fly. The way their starter's throwing, he may not even need it. But I bet he'll be grateful for that extra cushion, no doubt.
Now pitching for the
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Mike Moustakas will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Now 0-2 here, this is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
He's ready, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Royals settle for just the 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. KC leads this one 3-1. Thomas Whiters will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out.
Yeah, it looked like this might be much more off the bat, but this ballpark has really played large tonight. And you know, we've seen a few balls right now really get knocked down out.
D. Gordon will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Pitch on the way. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Taken by Infante. On to Butler in time, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 3,
Carl Crawford will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. First pitch coming. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. The Royals lead it 3-1. Eric Hosmer will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Crawford is there, and it's a picture-perfect beginning to the 9th inning for a pitcher. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. So 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Here's the 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Yeah, this is all about knowing how to play right field here in your home ballpark. First step is good, angle's good, and he runs this one down heading into the corner.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head.
Boy, do you want a wake-up call as an infielder? How about this one? That's just a duck and cover there.
Into the box now, Billy Butler, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet, not by a long shot.
One-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
The 1-1 home. Inside and low, 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Who says first base is where they hide the guys that can't play the field? Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Greg Holland is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Greg Holland.
Yasiel Puig will stand in to start off the ninth here with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Here's the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out number one.
Matt Kemp will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch coming. And this is taken outside for ball one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Now the 1-0. Line to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
He waits, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Runners on first with 1 down. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
You know, and this is one of the few downsides to being a guy with tremendous strength at the plate. Once you get that thing started, it's really hard to put on the brakes, and he winds up breaking the plane right here, and that's strike 3.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Off the plate again. 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
The 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Ready on 2-1. A swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Dodgers are down to their final strike now.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
2 out with the man at first. Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw on to Butler will take care of him for the final out of the contest.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Sometimes guys get caught up in the pressure of the World Series and their performance suffers, but he was obviously not rattled out there, and he came through in a big way.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Royals come out on top, 3-1. Good night from Los Angeles.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jason Vargas. Credit the save to Greg Holland. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.